You can head into the future. That's where I belong. I'm heading out. That's where I belong. Don't let no one pull you down, cause they don't laugh at you. Don't let no one laugh at you. When things get better, they begin to invest for you. Yeah. When you go through hard time, they laugh at you. You gotta learn to leave behind, because they don't belong to you. That's true. That's true. That's how it is. You cannot say you my friend when you stab me behind. That's how it is. Agabi. Waiting my eye don't see, Madu no be talk. Waiting I don't see, Madu no be talk. The pop one sense I have for your eye, cause they know you no be talk. Oh. When you go through hard time, that people laugh at you. They think you're funny. They take you funny. That this girl I know, her name is Fumi. But I tell you, you can never fool me. When you bend your back so more people wanna climb me behind. That's the truth. That's what it is. That's how it is. Oh. When you never let it know one put time for your eyes. Gotta stand on the right, that's how it is. You gotta let it stand your run, cause no one will stand up for you. You gotta lie to be sad, that's how it is. You gotta be right. Shine your eyes, no one gonna open for you. I'm heading up to the future, that's where I belong. You gotta learn to leave behind, because they don't belong to you. That's how it is. That's how it is. I'm a Gabi. I don't give a damn what you think. I believe in myself. That's how life it is. Got the people gonna hate you even when you don't give a damn about it. They're gonna mess you up if you allow them to go by it. Oh, that's how it is. Cause I'm a Gabi, I'll kick your face if you follow me. I don't give a damn how you feel, it's not my problem at all. You can say you'll be my friend when you stop me behind. Oh, that's how it is. Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, all over the world. Welcome to this wonderful evening edition. My name is Mazi Patrick DK, and here in Veneto, Italy, is 4 minutes past 10 p.m. And we'll be hosting our wonderful Professor Chinedu Agbodike on Foodism War Gladiator. We'll be talking about a series of issues. We are in the planting season, I guess. I'm not around, but I believe that Chinedu Agbodike, who is already with us, will give us a hint about the progress made so far. Hello, Professor. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, my brother and viewers. We are doing well. This is planting season for those who depend on nature to plant. But those who do not depend on nature to plant, this is not their planting season. For example, now, our rice, our Irish potato, and so many other crops.
I think Professor is having a breakage in transmission there, and I hope that he returns back. And by the way, I want to see how I can put the number on the screen for those who want to ask questions, to bring their questions forward. Because today we'll be taking questions. We want to take a lot of questions today for people who want to ask questions. So I'll be putting the number right on the screen, +393881779665. Only WhatsApp call. And we'll be responding. I want Professor to answer almost all your questions. The last time we couldn't answer questions, but today I want to give opportunity for people to ask their questions and the professor to respond. Professor, welcome back. You had some little network hitches there, and you can proceed from where you stopped.
So we say that crops, the farming season for those who depend on nature, but as I've also taught them how they can use empty 50 kg bags to farm, even to plant a cocoyam, to plant anything on 50 kg bags, provided they use topsoil and pig dung. It's easy now to be able to mix them together and get what we need.
I think Prof is once again facing this same difficulty. I hope that he returns back to continue from where he stopped off. By the way, there is a number on the screen you can call in. It's a WhatsApp number. Is +393881779665. This program will be ending in exactly 1 hour. So if you are waiting to call at the last minute, you might never get any response from me. Hello, Professor. You're welcome back. Professor, I think you are muted. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Muted?
Yeah, you are free now.
I advise the people to buy the machines, packaging and processing locally, because that's the only way we can encourage our youths to continue to produce. We have locally made machines for processing, for packaging, for anything you want to do. They are here. So all you need to do is to buy them. If you don't have a counter, link me up. I'll show you where you can get them from Onisha, from Oka, from Okozu. These youths are there doing these wonders for us. And I think I showed you some pictures of some of them. So we are into all farming, both animal and crops, in all ramification, everything calling farming. And we need to feed the people because the price of foodstuff, they're escalating every day by the day. And most of you know that here in Anambra State or whatever states around Eastern region, we're buying a penta of gari we used to buy 150 to 200 naira. We're now buying it 1,500 naira. And hunger is there. We can start planting, we can start harvesting, we can start processing, we can start packaging. And I told you there is a Chinese man who is in Agbodike. What he did is to bring a gari processing machine, and he's paying our boys, our youth, 25,000 a month, and everybody is bringing the gari there. He processes them and sends them abroad and export them. And so we can keep our food within ourselves. We can keep our money within ourselves and circulate it 12 to 13 times so that our economy can grow and we'll become a better people. You need to see hunger on the streets. We don't want Kwashoko to come again. We have Kwashoko 1967 to especially 1969, 68. We had Kwashoka. We don't want it to come again. Those of you abroad, please invest on these youths. And the investment means you're going to take your return, you're going to take your profit. Life is full of investments. That's what is going on now. So I wish that we take the opportunity of the weather. We have all around whether we can plant anything. We are giving you how you can plant Irish potato, how you can plant strawberry, how you can plant English apple, how you can plant English grape here, right here in Biafra land. We have taught you all these things, the possibilities of growing this and exporting them or using them locally. So there is large market for everybody. Those who wish to join us, You are free. You can bring your cousin, your nephew, your relative, any one of them to manage or man your own and work with us as a team so that we'll be able to actualize this food supremacy law we are going inside. We're also working on, it's what we eat that eats us. We're also working on eating to be healthy. Our people need to be healthy. So these are the issues that we need to take care of in our environment. So we are really, I think they will show some of the machines very soon so that you see what we are doing. And when they show it, you see what to do. Machines were fabricated here, and they were fabricated for the first time. There was no imitation. They did it for the first time in this country. And we didn't imitate anybody. We just say, we suggested what we can do to do this machine to produce this for us, and we're doing well with them.
Yeah, Prof. I have some of the samples that you sent to me, and I will be uploading them very soon so that our people can see. So you can explain each machine the work they do, because it's also very, very important. You know, the major problem we've always had over the years in our agricultural sector is the inability to process and that inability to preserve. You know, so we depend on seasonal returns. As soon as the fresh maize is over, we wait for the next season. You know, but in this part of the world, you have fresh maize all year and preserved in different methods. You know, you have them in tins, you have them in sachets and all that to be able to meet the all-round seasonal demand. And Prof, I believe that we have the capacity, despite the challenges of energy we are facing at the moment, which is the electricity.
Yeah, we do, because for where I am now, for the past 1 week, there is no light. We've been depending on generator. Several generators are bought, and you continue to service them, engine oil, petrol, and all that, and the rest of them. And you keep buying generator. You know the reason? This country called Nigeria buys 67 to 78 generators produced in the whole world. So there's a cartel that we can't even have light. So we have to prefer alternative, get alternative instead of waiting. We don't need to wait. We have to do things the unusual way to get unusual results. So that is what we are doing now. Yeah, we don't want to continue to crying the electricity. The alternative, we can use compost energy, we can use wind burn, we can use solar energy. Our boys are creating their own. And they say necessity is the mother of invention. When you subjugate the Igbos or the Biafrans to suffering, it's there their power comes out. So, but then we need to be backed. Most of these guys produce these machines, and the machines are lying fallow there. And who is buying them? If you don't buy them, how will they continue? And you are importing the one from China. When I wanted to import a machine for ugly processing, it was 2.2 million in China, but I got it in less than 500,000, there about 500,000 here, about here in Onisha. And the ones I have here, I can always get the spare parts fabricated here. So, and when you go there, you see spare parts of motor, different vehicles that are imported, being fabricated by these youths. How else can they improve if we do not encourage local production of these things? Something that packaging, I show you machines for packaging, I show machine for tinning and all kinds of grinding and molding and so on and so forth. We've got them here, and I'm using them, and they don't disappoint me. We even got the ones that are you attach a generator to them. We've got the one that you don't even need to attach generator to them. You use it for electronically operated types. They are there. I showed you all these things. All we need to do is to encourage this use.
There's a machine, sorry to cut you short. There is a machine I would like to. Can you please explain to us what is the job of this machine here?
Yes, the one you have there is for processing and processing of seeds, any crop. And the other one is for extraction of oil. Extraction, we extract oil from them. You can use extract oil from castor oil, you can use extract oil from egusi, you can use extract oil from leaves, and it's electronic. So these are the things we are doing. After
And
grinding, you push out.
Prof, do you say these machines are made in Biafra land?
Yeah, they are made in Onisha. They are made in Onisha. Those ones are made. Those are electronic parts, the one that you can use electricity to operate. There are others that you use generators to operate. There are different types. And all we need to do is encourage.
Let's take a look. Prof, let's take a look at this other clip here. Prof, can you please unmute yourself? Can you please unmute yourself?
Okay.
Yeah, can you please explain to us what is the work of this machine here?
Now, this machine, I went on it. I needed a ogri and a goosey processing machine that will break it, remove the shaft, peel it, and then grind it. I went and explained it to this guy. I said, this is what I need. It's in China and it's 2.2 million naira. I need this for processing of ogri. You can see when it is coming out, there's a blower that separates the shaft from the membrane, and then it drops out there. So from this now, if you put a goosey inside, if you put a castor oil inside, it will break it, it will crack it, and then separate it and grind it. The result of what you have is something you now have to ferment for the production of ogri. Ogri is something that replaces maggi and other things we use that are not good for my health. So this machine does not exist anywhere. We just fabricated it in Onisha by just talking, and we tried it, and it's working well. By Monday, I will show you where I'm using it to work in my house. You can buy one, you can buy two, but anything in there they are all processed here. They're all done here. I told him because of lack of light, I cannot trust power holding. I told him to make it generator type so that I can always put petrol and start it and grind it so that I won't have a shortage in production. So right now, we have NAFDAC approval for ogri. We got the ogri from castor oil, from egusi, and from ogo seed. That's where we got it. So we have 18 different species. That's the machine that will do it. That's the machine that will do it. Then the packaging is done by the other machines that we see. What I'm saying, I do something after saying I go and do it practically so that it's done unusual way. These machines are cheaper, far cheaper. To buy these machines from China, I got to spend around 6 million naira. Just imagine that all those machines as a whole, the 3 machines are below 1 million. Now, if that is done, why not? This guy is encouraged because he has never fabricated such a machine before. Now he's encouraged because we sat together. I gave him my own ideas. 3 of us sat together. We suggested and we tried. It was just try and error. We got the result. And the thing is doing exactly what we did because we already had samples. We have seen on the internet. We have seen on Google. We've seen people using it. But it's too expensive for us to start. If you start with 2.2 million naira, when will you get to the level of producing the ogri for the masses to have ogri, which is we have 18 different species? When will you get to that level? Now those machines are cheaper. You can get cheaper labor, and therefore you increase productivity. You also increase your profits making margin. That is that what we've done. It's a new invention.
So you're telling me that if you actually need a machine, you can actually create your own kind of design, create your own specification, give your own specification, and it can be done for you.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Whatever you need, you explain it to us. We go and fabricate the machine to your test. So the size you need, it depends on the size of that one was the size I need. So you whatever you want to do, we fabricate the machine for you. And these boys are there, these youths are there waiting for people to support them. We're not asking them to give them money to eat, no, or to throw away, no, to buy the machines for whatever they need. If you want to process that, I will show you the one of palm oil. I will show you the palm of gari processing. I'll show you the yam of pounding yam. They're all there, but we import them from China. Why do we have to do that? When these boys are doing the ones that the spare parts are very solid. They don't just easily get broken down. They give you 2 to 3 years guarantee. Nothing will happen to you.
The lines are open, guys. Anybody that want to call in, if you want to make any contribution, the lines are open. +39 388 177 9665. If you want to ask any question to Professor Chinedu Agbodike, the lines are open for you to call in. We have 40 minutes to go, and we are not going to exceed that time. The last time we made the line open, but people started calling at the late hour, and I said I wasn't going to respond to the call. So it's better if you have any question, you call in now. If you have any demand, you call in now, and Prof will be there to answer you. So, Prof, now we are talking about the agricultural processing machine that you can actually use to peel. Because some time ago you talked about cassava peeling machine.
Yeah, we have it now, and I will show it next week. It will be practical. They are all fabricated, some in Onisha, some in Okuzu, some in Oka. For this time being, I'm not being an Ambraic. Okay, I hope my language is right. I'm not being an Ambraic because I come from Anambra. It can be in other states, but temporarily, that's where I got what I have, and it can be spread throughout the whole Biafran land.
It's not a question of the state of where these machines are produced. If there is anybody that have the capacity in other Biafran regions, even in the coastal region, you also have the possibility to come and join this program and tell us what you do. So it's not a question of this program is for everybody within the eastern region. And if you have any technical know-how, you know what you have what it takes to give us a solution to a problem. Why not get in touch and we can feature you? Just like Prof is also here telling us what he's doing. So if you on your light and hide it under the bush, and according to the Bible, it's not going to shine. So I think this is the reality, Prof.
Yeah, that's reality. So those who have talents, because I'm going to be exposing many of them, many in different fields, because I'm trying as much as possible to patronize them. I alone trying as much as possible to patronize many. We're going to be exposing them, and I want you to understand that there are thousands of them perishing here, and each person trying to get out of the country because there is no way to express his or her own talent. The unfortunate part of it is that when they leave the country, even where they are going, they cannot express they cannot be allowed for one reason or the other to expose those talents there, based on the fact that those people have advanced so much that they will be looking at him as a crude person. But if you can start here, technology, as I said, means technique and knowledge, and all they came from culture and tradition of the people. It's something persistent that has been generic, that have been there for years of continued process of failing and passing and improving on things they have been doing. That's the meaning of technology. And I want you to understand.
I think Prof is having a similar issue once again of a breakage in transmission. And I hope that he returns back for us to round it up. Prof?
Yeah, I'm here. I said the information they gave you about your inability to produce is not real. The 98% of whatever we have on this earth, which we are going to be exposing by month of April, we'll show you examples, we are done by our forefathers. You understand? So, but unfortunately, they gave you the wrong history and they're living in false identity. And because of that, you were psyched down. Your psyche is broken down because your mind has been bedeviled by religiosity and sociality and lies told by Western absolutists who believe that everything from them is the best or it is what they have, not knowing that directly they stole them from here. And since they stole it from here, genetically inside you, you have the capacity to create things. But because you are bedeviled by lies and all kinds of religious and political intimidations, whatever they call it, that possess your mind, you do not know there are talents buried inside you. These are the things we need to bring out in this our own generation. Those who are talented, who are skilled, it is time to come out from the fear of nothing. Because as far as I'm concerned, fear of nothing is the greatest enemy of man. When you are afraid of nothing, really, if it is something you know, you'll not be afraid of it. I hope you understand
Prof,
what I'm
I think
saying.
we have our first caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. I'm calling from United Kingdom. My name is Chinedu. I'm from Imo State. I'm really interested about a particular machine in agriculture. I'm kind of looking for this machine that produce juice, like that will peel the fruit and process the juice and squeeze the juice, and also bottle it as well, seal it and everything to resell, for the market.
Beautiful. Prof, he says you're looking for a juice processing machine.
I heard it right. If you give us the specification, what type of juice? Is it mango juice? Is it orange juice? It's called the one that processes mango juice different from the one that processes orange juice.
What kind of juice? What kind of juice do you intend processing?
It's banana juice. There's so many.
Pineapple juice, orange juice, and apple juice.
Okay, pineapple, orange, and apple juice.
Okay, they are in the same category. The same machine will do the same process. The same machine will do it. What we need is one, the capacity, the size of what you need. Is it for commercial?
I think that discussion cannot, the capacity and all that has to be done later. My brother, thank you very much for calling in. After the program, we'll talk further. Thank you very much.
All right.
You can drop a message on this line after the program, yes.
All right, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. We have another caller. Let me see. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Thank you, my brother. It's quite interesting because I've been thinking something like that. If Chinese people can be able to be producing machine for processing cassavas and making gari, and I was thinking about it. If it's going like this, then before we know it, they will take away our thing and start importing it to us. So my question to Prof, can they also make the one that can peel cassava, grind cassava, dry the cassava, and at the same time fry it, bake it in the oven?
Yes, already they are producing that, because I'm about to start cassava gari processing. I'm about to start it in April. So they are working on that. We have done one, which of course appeared in the program, I think 2 weeks ago, where we showed you one of them. We have done that already, and it's working fine, very, very well. We also done the one of palm oil. We have done the one of cocoyam. You can take cocoyam, put inside the machine, and the next thing you see it in powder for ori and for soup cooking. We have done that. We have a lot of youths who are willing to even create if it has not been done. What I told them, if it is not there, create it. If it's not there, create it, because you are God.
Prof,
don't complain.
Prof, I think we have somebody frying gari, and I would like to bring that clip here. Because we need to move to the next level. We can't continue on the same pattern of life for ages and ages. We have to move to the next level. Hold on. Yeah, so Prof, that is our way of frying gari for a very, very long time. Let me play that. So when are we actually going to move from this point to the next level? I think the caller. Hello, caller. Do you have any other question again to ask?
The machines are here.
My question again is not really a question. I'm interested in one of the machines. That's what I want to say.
If he gets it, he can show you the machine. He can show you the machine. I've sent it to him. He can show you, but then you contact him later for further clarification or further help.
After the program, my brother, maybe tomorrow I'll give you a call, and then we can talk more.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Very much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Mazi Solomon is live with us. I don't know if Mazi Solomon is ready to talk to us. He just came in and he blanked his screen again. Prof,
Yeah.
our problem had always been a problem of research. Our problem have always been not taking what we have seriously. And that is the reason why we are setting up structures like this to, keep informing our people, keep bringing the reality on the ground for our people, that we can take advantage of the social media to enlighten our people, that we have enormous opportunity on our hands, especially in the agricultural sector, and we have to take advantage of it. And I know that you are doing a wonderful job encouraging young people. But I think that our people have not come to realize that agriculture encompasses of all sphere of life, technology of any kind, and it creates job in places you don't even imagine.
You're right. You're right. The reason we have here is simple. We give excuses. There are too many. Everything has excuse. They say the condition here, there's no electricity, there's no this, there's no there. What I tell you is, if it is not there, create it. Stop making noise, create it. If it's not there, create it, because you're a creator. Every God is a creator. So you create it. If it's not there, with this empowerment, with this motivation, the youth are now able to overcome. Because if you want to get something unusual, you must do things unusually. But if you keep on doing things the normal way, you keep on getting the normal result. If you keep on complaining and complaining and complaining, well, their refinery during the Biafran War, we build our refinery. Were there armored car, we build our armored car. Were there aeroplane, we build our aeroplane. Those people and still do without bothering. Most people want government to do this, government to do that, government to do. Of course, government cannot do anything because they're not interested. So why not do what you need by trying to use your brain to create what is not there? I told you, you can have, if you say you cannot cook, there is no gas in your house, cooking gas. Go to your safety tank, bore a hole there, put a filter there, pipe it to your gas cooker, and you can cook food all your life. You don't need the gas again. So why are you complaining? You are going to toilet, and that thing here is decomposed. What it has now is ethanol. You can even use it for electricity. So those who don't have electricity, yeah, they have sock away in their homes. Come, we teach you how to turn your sock away into electricity and into cooking gas. That is exactly what we're saying. We don't have to wait. Every home can have a cooking gas. Every home can have electricity through the soak away and safety tank they have in their home. We have designed that. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell them. That you cannot keep on waiting until light comes. It's not necessary. You can always have your 247 light based on what you have in your home.
By the way, we have to create the light by ourselves. Mazi Solomon, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mazpat. Good morning. Prof, good morning. And greeting to all the viewers at this very page. Thank you. At my end here is just good morning, 8:33 a.m. So thank you for bringing me into the program at this very moment. Just from where I joined, because I've been listening to what Prof were analyzing to our people. So from where I joined here, I think I had somebody making inquiry about Gary process. Gary processing machine is already down on the floor. A processing machine that once you harvest the cassava from the farm, the tubers, the cassava from the farm, you will take it to the machine. The machine will peel it, wash it, and they take it to the process of grinding it. And from grinding it, the machine will process it to the end where you can be able to just take out the water. The machine will compress the water and get it dry and prepare it also for frying. And also there is a frying machine which you just have to take the gari in that very process and it will fry it. I think that technology is done. It's not
Mazi Solomon.
yes.
Mazi Solomon. Chimokoye said that we should wait until Biafra come before we start eating food, that we should remain hungry.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me address his problem while Prof will continue later. Actually, the issue of food does not have waiting period, because our body need the bacteria that food produced. In those bacteria is the life that you are spending, the good bacteria. So they produce the good bacteria in your body for you to be alive. To say stop planning for food is to just say let all of us die before Biafra comes.
That we should continue to depend on Fulani supply until Biafra come.
Yeah, to say don't plan for food simply means let all of us die before Biafra come. So you must know that in planning, there is long time plan, there is an immediate plan, short time plan.
By the way, sorry to cut you short. You know, sometimes our people make certain comments. I don't want to use any vulgar words without even thinking. They just come to the post. They make some silly post because they feel they want to contribute. Do you know that for the United Nations to decide to give you freedom in the first place, you must be self-sufficient? Are you aware of that? If you cannot feed yourself, if you cannot feed yourself, how do you now prove that you can make a nation? Mazi, continue, please.
Is part of it anyway, but I think that person has already made his or her own contributions to the program. Is appreciated, but the truth is that it is not on point. It wasn't on point, and that's why we are trying to also to educate him on that food is very, very necessary. By the way, 1967 to 1970, the major reason why the war was lost is as a result of hunger. The issue of hunger was not addressed. So it wasn't the soldiers that are dying, because before the soldiers become soldiers.
Yeah, hold on, please. Mazi,
Yeah,
I think we have a caller, please. Just sorry for the interruption.
He can go on.
Go ahead, caller, and make your contribution.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead. Welcome.
My name is Mazi Sunday.
Yes. Welcome.
Hello, sir.
Welcome to the program. Everybody, people are listening.
Yes, I'm enjoying the program, and it is a very great and good initiative. Actually, I'm interested in food processing. Hello, am I on?
You are on. Go ahead. What kind of food do you want to process?
Yes.
What is your area of interest?
In fact, it is beans flour. I've already done a sample, and I've given to people to test. And it's something that was revealed to me in the dream. And I have processed it. I have samples with me presently. I've given to people to eat. And this one is specially given in a dream, and I make it for real, in real life, by processing the beans and all the things to make moi moi or akara. Everything put together. I package everything together. So you don't need to go to anywhere to bother yourself. You just empty the flour, the bean flour, and the ingredients, put it in a bowl, mix it with the required amount of water, and within 5-10 minutes, the food is ready for consumption.
Beautiful.
So, but I have challenges. Of how to get people that can sponsor, like the machines, and how to make it in quantities. That is the big challenge I have right now.
So
and I think it's a big opportunity for me.
So you are looking for investors?
Yes, investors, sir.
Okay, definitely we'll be inviting you. We'll speak outside the program, then we'll invite you officially on this program to talk with us. Then we work out a way on how we can deal with that. Mazi Solomon, do you have any contribution in that regard?
Yeah, you have already spoken the right thing. He has to come here and before the camera demonstrate what he's trying to communicate. So he will demonstrate it, and by so doing, he can attract people of interest to that very particular section. So you have said the right thing. So let him come here live and demonstrate what he is telling Biafrans about, or what he's telling the viewers about. He must definitely get someone who might be interested in that very project.
And investing in beans flour. So you can get in touch with us after the program on the same number. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Mazi, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Mazi, go ahead. And I told our people, as time goes on, we are going to encourage our people to come for whatever thing you are doing in the area of agriculture. Contact us on Black and White Web TV. Bring your product forward. We are here to help our people. Also advertise your product as well on Black and White Web TV. You can get in touch with us on the number +393 88177 9665. Mazi, proceed. Thank you very much.
Yes, our method is very, very simple. And our method is very simple in such a way that we don't want too much complications or going into too much speaking of grammars. We just tell you what we are doing and make you to understand how you can participate with what we are doing. So we want our people interest to come back into farming, that there is a lot of benefit in farming. And not only farming like farming in the olden days, but also a modern way of farming whereby you engage machines. You use almost 95% of energy from machine than sucking out energy from human, because we have seen in food production that the human energy is not sufficient enough in this very age to provide enough food for their people, or to provide enough food for our people. So human energy is limited. Just imagine the way that woman was frying gari. You're under there on fire. How many gari can you produce in a day to feed a nation? How many gari can you produce a day to be able to feed your community? So therefore, those energies that human beings are giving can be extracted and replaced to machine. And that is what we call mechanized farming, whereby you use more of machine to be able to expand the farm produce so that you can have enough food for the people, or else it will just be you trying to get food that you will eat and you cannot be able to eat to feed others. So we are trying to make it lucrative, and in order to make it lucrative, we have to get people involved. We will open a farm. Let's assume 100 hectares of land we wanted to open now. So we will declare there the package of what we are doing in that farm. Everything will be unified. We will all do the things together. Then you know the number of hectares that are there. You know the number of people that are involved to farm in that very land. Then the money will be shared equal for the how much it will take, for the capital money that it will take to farm on that very land. At the end of the day, all the harvest is done together. People who wanted to take what they contributed in a farm product, in a price of farm product, then you can go. People who also wanted a return of money, then and declare of profit, then they can also go through that process. That's exactly what we want to do. Igwebike, we want to mash together. We want to create a group that will represent the people on that very aspect as a food soldiers who are outrightly farming to provide enough food for their communities and for their country, and even to the extent of export. And that is what we are organizing here. That is the reason for this very program.
I think we have a caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome to Black and White Web TV.
Hello. Good evening, sir. My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program, Emmanuel. There is a noise on the background, and I don't know where the noise is coming from, unfortunately. Yes, Mazi, the caller is having difficulties, and there is a video I would like to upload that will be coming up in the next few minutes that I got right now from Professor. And I hope, let's see if we can take the caller again. Hello, caller, welcome to the program. Hello, caller, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead and make your contribution.
All right. I thank God for this opportunity. I've been trying to come this way. I enjoy the program very well. I produce cashew nut seeds, this fried cashew nut in the bottle, and I'm looking for machines, the processing machine that can help me produce in large quantity. I want to ask if they can have cashew nut processing machine.
Okay, so Professor, he's talking about he's into cashew nut production.
Yeah, what I posted to you now. Last week we thought of that machine and we produced it and went to test it today. Today, Friday, we went to test it in Onisha. That's what I just posted, and it's working. What you need, we have. What I'm telling you, we can fabricate any processing and packaging.
Let's see if we can take the clip of this machine. Professor, can you please unmute yourself? Yes. So you can explain to us what is going on here?
Yeah, what we are doing now, we are testing. That machine is doing 3 functions. 1, we break the cast oil. 2, we remove the bag. 3, if you send the finished product to the grinder will turn it into powder. And then from there, we can now ferment it, which is practically done. We ferment it. And these machines were designed by us, not looking for copies from anywhere. Okay? It's in Onisha. We design it, we start together with the engineer, we help him to actually work with it. You know the result. We went to test it today. So by Monday, we go on food production. So whatever machine you need for whatever processing and packaging, I'm not talking about caterpillar, tractors, no. I'm talking about processing and packaging. I'm begging the apples, stop importing. Give us specification of what we need, and we're going to produce them locally. And we encourage you towards this service. Those are my people working again Friday. Okay? That is what it's showing you. And that is what that's the customer. It's showing you how it is done. I see sending it to blower. The blower will blow it. I don't need to crack it with your hand and start blowing as our customers used to do. Because we're not talking of commercial company. And the size is not very big. It doesn't consume much space. There are 2 types of machines there. That is exactly what we did. We started the fabrication 3 weeks ago. I think this is the third week. I think it took us 2 weeks to do what we have here.
Yeah, Prof. I think we have a caller. Hold on, please. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Yes. Good evening and welcome to the program.
I'm calling from Sweden.
You're welcome to the program.
Hello? Okay. Someone called you from Italy some minutes ago. He said that he needs some investors in what he wants to produce or something like that, right?
Yeah, somebody in which people have called in to talk about. Somebody called in to talk about beans flour. Somebody have called in. Yeah, it is the beans flour that want investors, and
No, the person said something about, I think, juice or something like that.
what? Okay, fruit juice.
Right.
He called in from the UK, from the United Kingdom. Yeah, I can't hear you clearly. It's like it's noisy where you are. The line is not coming out clear.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I think I can hear you better.
Okay, he said that he would like to have some investors in his business.
Not investors. He's looking for processing machines for juice, for fruit juice.
We call them juice
Mazi Pat,
Yes.
I think they are. I think the caller. The caller, can I explain something to the caller because he's trying to make a point to you
Yeah,
and you're not getting it.
Yeah, it is the person that is into beans flour that is interested in investors, and we'll be bringing him on the program if he gets in touch with us.
That's a good idea, but there's something I would like to say. You know, there's one problem we have in Nigeria, about this Dangote to monopolize everything. I would like us the Biafrans, to keep some of our ideas, because we are not the only one listening to this program. They are all listening. Anything that concerns Biafra, they are all listening to get some ideas from us. So I wouldn't like him to, I don't know, it's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't like him to just put everything out there. Then they, Dangote and Co, they will pick that idea and start producing it and then monopolize it as well.
The monopoly of Dangote is as a result of importation. We are not talking about importation here. We are talking about production. We are talking about growing our own food, processing them, and making them available. Why is Dangote successful? Because they import. Dangote doesn't produce in Nigeria. They import. Sometimes they bring in processed food, and they just do the packaging, on the ground there. So what we are trying to say, yes, what we are doing here, we cannot. My sister, please, we are listen, please listen to me.
Mazi Pat, can someone call me?
We are here to open the mind of our people. And if you feel challenged by Dangote's activity, join the investors. Mazi Solomon, go ahead.
Yes, actually, Mazi Pat, every advice and every contribution should be welcomed with open heart. Then, as the program goes on, the individual can understand better why we are here and why we are doing what we are doing. She just called to make her own consign, but the question we'll be asking her, in what other media did she think we can communicate with our people, if not for coming here to speak in the media that is made available. What other means did she think we can communicate to our people to rise up to responsibility and to be up and doing? Or do we need to stay hunger or stay doing nothing until thy kingdom come? So how do we encourage our knowledge? How do we encourage our technology? How do we encourage things that we can do individually to save hunger in our community and to save hunger in our society? How do we encourage those things? If you take away this kind of media in which we are communicating, because we don't want Dangote to hear what we are saying.
From Anambra, I'm not against it, but I'm just like, we shouldn't, like, it's just my personal opinion not to put everything, all our ideas out there, because those people, you know, that they are ready to steal our idea. And, you know, I don't know if you really get me, but if you can reason it properly, you will understand where I'm going to.
My sister, thank you for the contribution. Prof, do you have anything to say? Hold on, Prof, want to talk to you. Hold on, please.
Let me respond to you. Some of the things I'm doing here, especially in the medical area, herbal medicine, what I normally do is if I have 10 things, I'll teach you 4. The remaining 6 is left for me. If you go ahead and do what I'm doing, you will fail. So, however, those machines, you don't know the nitty-gritty, what we went through to get that done. Processing and packaging is not a new thing in the whole world. It has been on. But what we need, what you said is correct. We do not need to put everything we have on media. Right, you are right. But I want you to understand, by the time we start handling medical part of it, that is herbal remedy, then you now come on the thing and I will teach you how to cure cancer, which nobody knows how to do, except the Biafrans. We know it here. Then I'll teach you online. Is that so? No, if you wish to learn, I will teach you out of 10, I'll teach you 6. And you go ahead and do the 6 and fail. You understand? What you're saying is correct.
Mazi, to be frank with you, we live in a world of information today. We live in a world of technology today. You can go on YouTube to learn a lot of things. You can go online to learn a lot of things. You know, the problem we have as black people is that we've always allowed our ideas to die over the years. And that is what makes the difference between we and the Western world. And that is why they are moving forward. I'm not against... Yes, I'm not... If Dangote... My dear sister, we are not afraid of Dangote. Me personally, I'm not afraid of Dangote monopoly. We are here to wake the mind of our people up.
You just have to take your time from Anambra.
I understand your point, but we are here to wake the mind of our people up.
Putting the message out there. It's just the one particular color. That is what I'm talking about. Not what the man is producing, the machines is producing.
The color that talked about.
It's okay by me, but just one particular color that makes say something that really interested. That's why I called, not the professor producing machines.
The color that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The color that talked about beans production, the beans flour. Beans flour is all over here. You have different kind of beans flour here. It's not a new thing. It's not a new product in the market. Making beans flour is not a big deal. It is something anybody can go into. Even my own mother, as old as she was making maize flour. We were producing agidi. We were producing all sorts of delicacies with what is it called? With maize flour. There is nothing new under the surface of the sun. But the essence of this program is to reawaken the mind of our people to start going back to the basics. And there is no way we can do it. There is no way we can do it from what we are doing now. I think this channel is the best channel to reach out to our people. And if Dangote have what it takes to take our idea, he is free to go ahead. And for you not to allow Dangote to take your idea, you must come forward as a Biafran to put your interest so that we'll be able to compete in the world market. Prof, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. So what I'm saying is this. We like competition. By the time you take my idea, I'll go to another idea. We are creative people. There's no stagnancy. Knowledge is dynamic. So I would prefer Dangote to come and steal the ones we have so that we'll do the future ones. Let him come and steal them. There are so many ideas, so many people. What we're saying that our people are perishing here and we are not encouraging them. We are importing. The importation disease is what we want to stop. What we're saying here is our people use their money to go and buy lands in many places and develop them and waiting for tenants. We are not telling them to convert that land into farming place and bring back the money just as the Lebanese and others do. We are telling our people to stop wasting money in importation. From Lagos, you travel all the way and have 200 checkpoints from Lagos to Onitsha. And at the end, the custom and immigrations are inside your city, telling you that what you imported, you didn't pay proper duty at the port. We are telling our people that this type of harassment was sure. We're telling our people from 50 meters here and there on the road, the police are checking, the army are checking, everybody is checking whatever you are having. We're telling our people to start local production. That is exactly. Wake up to that.
Yeah, we have a caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening, Mazik. Good evening, Professor. Dear friend people. My name is Osita. I'm calling from South Africa. But just a quick question and a comment based on the last discussion from the last sister that called. And what I want to say is that I think, like Mazik, you said, we have freedom of information, and there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube. You can learn different farming ideas, etc. And which everyone is free to do so. And I think if for any Biafran whoever feels that they have a very useful idea and they don't want anyone to copy, they have the right to go take a patent and secure that very idea. So that's just my comment. And also, I just have a quick question for Professor. Professor, I want to know the machine you just shared with us just now. Can you please tell us what's the processing capacity of that machine?
The capacity of the machine.
There is a question for you. The last machine that you showed us, the processing machine.
Okay, that machine is so in 1 hour. In 1 hour, it can do 50 kg bags of castor oil. In 1 hour. Hello, did you get what I said?
Yeah.
In 1 hour, in 1 hour, it can do 20 kg, 50 kg bags, 20 of it in 1 hour. That's castor oil. Break it and blow it and then grind it. We are trying to use it to produce oil. Yeah.
Professor is asking what is the duration capacity at a time that the machine can go in terms of,
Before 2 years is what is guaranteed.
No, can it work for consistently 24 hours for a whole 1 year?
It can't work for 24 hours because we are using generator.
It can work for 24 hours.
Yeah. We need to, we are going to do the one that can work 24 hours, but that one has to do electricity. Like the one you have, that one can work 24 hours. You understand?
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Thank you very much. Professor, there is one thing I need our people to understand. Now, we created this program for our people to be able to enlighten our people, to bring their mind back to basics. And we are going to give out every information that is available to our people. If you take advantage of it, it is for your use. If you don't take advantage of it, let Dangote use it. Your failure to take advantage of every information we give here is your failure, not our failure. Our duty is to bring this information because this is the best means of information dissemination. So we are encouraging our people to put their hands on deck so we can all work together to make food available for our people. If you fail and the Yoruba people take advantage of it, it is your fault, not my fault. If you fail for you to join hand with your people to make food available for our people, and we are dying in hunger, then go take advantage of our program here like so many, then it is your failure. Because most of the ideas we are discussing here are ideas that if we don't discuss it, they are going to die anyway. So of what use is it keeping it? Prof, I don't know if I'm making a point here.
Yeah, I understand you. These youths need to expand. We need to expand. Yeah,
yes.
Like the young man asked about 247 working. The one we have now cannot work 247, but to have the one who can produce that can work 247. How do we grow from there? How do we grow from there? That's the question. And if you don't want to encourage it, and somebody comes from Taiwan, even they will come from hell and come to encourage me, I'll go to hell and continue to produce my work, because most is important is the youth. They need not to be frustrated. The nation is frustrated. I know a lot of people that have approached me, that have approached me from the north, have approached me from the west. Please, if they give me what I really need to get these jobs done, I'll go there and get it done. But if you neglect it, just as my brother said, if the team fails, it is not me that failed, it is you, because I've done my part by making these things available. There are many. If we have to run this program for 1 year, you cannot finish what we have done here. It will shock you the level of preparedness we are. Then who are those investing on that? They are going to bring drones, they are going to bring electronics, they are going to bring something that had to do with sensors and other things. They are going to bring them here, the youths here. You'll be shocked. But these youths are dying. That's why they want to run abroad. Do you know why our people want to go overseas? At the end,
and now we have ideas on the street that are wasted, and somebody is saying, don't bring it forward. Then automatically you are killing those ideas. Hello, caller, welcome to the program. Yeah, good evening. Welcome to the program. Please, can you speak out loud, because I don't think you are coming out clear.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, speak louder. Be a soldier, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, my brother. I think I'm audible now.
Yes, far better.
Okay, brother. I want to contribute concerning today's night deliberation. It is true. I go with you 100% that it's a time our people should stand up to make sure that we cultivate and trying to plan what we are going to eat, because without us producing enough food, these people will be using us as we are slaves in this dungeon where we keep like all of us together, which we the Biafrans are trying to liberate ourselves from this idiocy of Nigerianists, and we cannot continue being in that country, because all of us have suffered enough. Look at how we are wallowing all over the world as like people that have no shepherd. While God has blessed our land, gave us everything we need. But because we are in a wrong place, we all of us left what God gave to us and serving other people all over the world. Our land is rich. We have everything. Our land are blessed. Anything we put on we plant in our land always grow. Even just look at my brother. Common man, you eat it. After eating it, you throw it, and anywhere this thing fell, it germinates from there. The same thing go to pear. The same thing go to most of the fruit we have in Biafra land. We don't plant them.
And even when they listen, and even when we throw them away and they grow, we go ahead and cut them and kill them without even making good use of them.
That is it, because ignorance has finished our people. All of us are saying business, and our people, when we find one thing, everybody will begin to look on that area. Now, we forgot that we have other things to survive. So this issue this night, my plan is great, most especially Prof. What you're trying to make our people understand that there is machine that can help our people not cultivate, that will make it more easier for us, and we have to go into farming. Here in Europe, where we most of the richest people we have here are farmers. They produce what the people eat, and anything that keep human being is one of the things that can make you more richer and richer. So I think our people are here now is trying to make our land once again available. That remove that that our people can be able to go back to farm so that we can produce enough. And I urge our people, please invest in farming. Invest in farming. These machines that will help our people cultivate is here available. Thank you for accepting this. And most of all, what did it please to have your
Mazi Pat, please, to save time, can I ask this caller a question? Because
yes,
you know
please,
our people,
Solomon want to ask you a question.
They always think that when we are running a program, that the reason for the program is to come and talk. Our reason for this program is action. Brother, what we need from you, how ready are you to join farmers in Biafran land? I don't know where you are calling from, but we didn't come here for a long talk. We just want, I am ready now myself to participate in the
in fact, we have a package. We have a package for investment in equipment, a tractor. If you are interested, that package is available. If you are interested, you can get in touch with us after the program on +39 388 177 9665. A cooperative that is being put in place that can invest in tractors, because this area is the most important area right now to make farming equipment available for our people. Caller, can you please round up before we end the program?
I'm calling from Austria, and I'm a handle listener of your program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm very interested in farming, because I know one can make a lot of money when it comes in this area. I'm very interested, because if I'm not interested, I will not fall. So I'm also urging our people to really invest in farming, because it's one of the fastest to reach. And if I find opportunity to invest in this area,
the opportunity is available. The opportunity is available.
All I want to say here is that please, our people should come out and invest in farming. Very, very important, because by the time we have enough food in our land, our people now can be able to concentrate, because hunger has finished our people. Hunger has really finished our people. This is why these politicians can be able to, stop them because of one cup of rice or a tomato, come and go. After 14, the next 4 years, they will abandon them.
Thank you very much. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much.
Came here to really let us understand that there are machines that can help us also cultivate easily, so that we don't put much energy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bless you guys, and also I will never forget to thank our leader Martin Namdekan, who has given us this platform for us to educate our people, and even as he's mourning the death of her mother, his mother-in-law, we Biafran all over the world are monitoring also our Lord. That this woman has suffered enough, and I say, may Elohim fortify him and give him
thank you.
That at the end of the day, all of us will achieve Biafra. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Somebody said they've been trying to get in touch with me. Charles Uche said he's been trying to get in touch with me. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Can you please turn down the volume of your set? I can hear myself.
Yes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to all wherever they are listening from. My name remains Prince. I am calling from Qatar. Actually, I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you in our media who have been working tirelessly to educate us on many areas of life. I want to also use this opportunity to commiserate with our leader who lost his mother-in-law. We are all mourning her. Yes, actually, I like this program because I have passion for agriculture. And I also have passion for good health. But I sent message to the WhatsApp message number that was displayed. I didn't get answer.
What?
I tried to call.
What is the name, please? What is your name?
Prince.
Okay, Prince. So what? Tell me, you wanted to make an inquiry as regard to what?
Yes, actually, I am interested in the program, but because I actually wanted to go into this farming. But my challenge is that, am I coming out clear?
Go ahead, go ahead.
My challenge is that, being that I am not there in the country, and I know that in things like this, getting the most challenging aspect is getting a capable hands that can manage it. But however, since you guys are there already, I believe you guys are capable enough. Like our Agbodike, I believe they are capable enough to do whatever thing that is required to do down there in Biafra. So, but the area I want to invest from is, firstly, is it possible to own a land, to buy a large acre of land? You know, just like we have water farm, they have water farm. So is it possible that one can actually buy a large space of land, so that you know this is for long-term or lifetime project? Then begin now to know what can be better. Is it into poultry or is it farming, whatever? Is it possible? Because I wouldn't mind investing 90% of my earning into this, because this is what I have passion for. I was into fishing when I was in Nigeria, although partially before I left. So I would be glad to as well go into it, because anybody who has a vision will know that agriculture is what, just the way they say oil is not facing out. Agriculture is facing in. Agriculture is what we will head towards in the future, because that is the key thing now, because we're not going to rely on food from outside, food from another country. So the better we go into agriculture and advance, many things we eat in Nigeria, we import them.
Caller, we've talked about
Mazi Pat.
Yes.
Can I respond to the caller before he goes?
Yeah, caller,
Now,
Mazi Solomon want to respond to you.
Yes, caller, all your questions is what I wanted to answer. There is capable hands, but we need to engage them. Then, second, can you acquire land? Yes, we are here to help you. I want to show you something here. This is, you can watch, I don't know if it's showing.
Yeah.
So what you are watching is my own farm. This is 30 plots of land. In my community, they are building it now. This is the block they are molding to fence 30 plots of land. And all that we want to do here is farming and nothing less. Chinedu Agbodike has also been in the order of my site also, which amount to very heavy amount of plots of land, even down to a river. Professor Chinedu Agbodike has been there. This is the one. I'm about to bring Chinedu Agbodike to this very place also, because he's not aware of here. But what I'm trying to say is that all we need is to bring people interest to what we are discussing, because their interest is not there. They never know that simple money they are wasting, $50, $100, can accumulate into a very massive farming that will make food available for our people. They never know. That is why we are running this program. So if you are interested, contact us with the number that is displayed. If you send a text message and there was no response, please endeavor to call. Make a call. Make every effort you can to identify. So we want to arrange ourselves. We have a capable hand, a lot of them. Chinedu, Professor Chinedu Agbodike, he is on the ground and he has a lot of team, and there is a lot of people
Professor,
that
are
we
you there?
Yeah, let me answer him again.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I can give you land for 25 to 35 years, free of charge. You don't pay any money. But if you want to buy land, you are going to increase the cost of food production. But I won't stop you from buying land if you want to. We can make that available. But if I give you land free for 25 to 35 years, free, why not go for it? Unless we are talking of immediate solution, long time and short time projects. We need immediate food. We need to be rescued from the food shortage right now here as I'm talking.
I think Prof is breaking. Mazi Solomon.
Yes.
Prof is breaking, and I'll
Yes,
bring him
just
back
to,
when he's stable.
yeah, just to finish what I am saying, like as Prof said, and I've said it early, there is an short-term plan and long-term plan. Do you want to go into farm immediately? Contact us. Mazipat, I'm not seeing the number in the
I've been
in
putting the
display.
number on the screen, and
Please,
the
can
number
you
have been
display
there.
it? Can you display it again?
Yeah, I have to do that once again. I will put it on the screen once again. +3938817796665.
Thank you. Contact this
Somebody
number.
said he tried. Charles Uche said he dropped a message on the number. Then I spoken with you? You need to reconfirm. You need to get in touch, Charles Uche. Again, you have to. I encourage you to get in touch again. If you have to call in, you call in and talk to me. Prof, while we wind down this program, you've talked about land often and often in this program. We've talked about it over time, and I believe that those who are talking about land now are people who haven't been following us. If you have been following us, yes, you must have learned that we have what it takes to make land available for you. On lease, you don't even have the money you use in paying for the land is enough to invest in the farm and make food available for our people.
So,
yes.
Prof, before Prof came in, I will also have to comment in the aspect of owning land. All hands are not equal. If somebody wants to own land and that person is capable of funding owning a land and owning a farm, the person know what he's talking about, because when you own a land, you accommodate both short-time plan and long-time plan because the land is yours. So you can accommodate both. Okay. But if in case you don't have what it takes to own a land, but you want to get involved into farming, throughout the year, it might not take you up to $200 or $250 to farm a one plot. Depends on what you want to farm in that very plot. But even for you who have never owned a one plot of cassava land, it amounts
Professor,
to
sorry. Somebody dropped a comment. Mazi Solomon, sorry to have cut you short. Josephine is asking. Yes.
I'm still online.
Yes. So do you have any other question?
Yes. Okay. Please, like you already said, I will want to keep on calling. But also, Master Agbodike, if you can take down my number so that when I send message again or call, you know I'm the one. I'm so much interested.
You can drop. You can
like
drop.
Master Solomon said, I wouldn't mind investing in the short-term plan and also in the long-term plan because agriculture is what I have passion for.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes.
Finally, I will have to use this opportunity to advise all our people to cut down on the carb they eat because carbohydrate is the food that makes us age faster. Let us cut down on carbs so that we will live longer life and eat healthy. Take you so much.
Thank you very much.
Contact you after this program, but
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So we can talk extensively and details. Please take my number so that even if I call you, if you didn't respond, I still message so you can respond.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Prof, are you there? Prof, are you there? Josephine is asking, if you lease out a land after 25 years, what happens next?
If the proceed is good and you are happy with the people, we extend it again. It's renewable after 25 or 35 years. We'll be doing that. But how are you sure Prof is going to live another 35 years? Anyway, whatever it is, we are going to make sure it's renewable.
I think that 25 years is enough to make a very good decision on which way forward. You know, consistently if you can farm consistently for 25 years, you must have made a lot of progress to make a decision on the next move, whether to remain or to now acquire the land, or even go into other areas of production. Mazi Solomon will be rounding up in the next 5 minutes, and I want to read out some beautiful comments. Josephine, again, if this program is sustained, it will help to boost food distance in the country. My brother, you people are complaining to call the number slowly. The number is on the screen, please. I pinned the number. If you look the screen, you see the number on the screen. We have series of comments. I have to pick some of the comments. A friend of mine know how to refine petrol product. How do we go about it? We are not into yes, we are not into petrol, but well, I don't know, Prof. Do we really need refiners to help us?
A bottle of petrol is 100 and something naira, but one bottle of palm oil is 900 and something naira. So which one is more refinable? Which one spend more money? One cucumber is 200 naira. One coconut is 300 naira. So which one is oil? Which one is the real oil? That's what you ask yourself. Because the cost it will take you to refine that oil, and the cost is going to take you to produce coconut, which is 300 naira, 2 times more expensive than a liter of petrol. Which one is better? So I think we have our oil already, which is farming. And that is where the money is. If you really want to get money, go into farming, where you can harvest 4 times or 3 times a year. That's exactly what we're asking you to do, because the most important thing is for you to belly full. If you don't belly full, you know they go anywhere. You can't drink petrol, you can't drink machines, you can't drink engine, you can't drink something imported. You have to be culturally.
Well, Prof, maybe the essence of the petrol is for us is to help the machine do the refining and the processing, which is not a bad idea. It all works together.
Mazipat, yes. I think I have to just in 2 minutes before I go educate people about the project. Somebody Sunday is actually chatting here, said is in Akwa Ibom. How can we extend this project to that
to be carried out in Akwa
Ibom?
Please, I'm in Akwa Ibom. Tell him that I'm in Akwa Ibom. I have 25,000 people in Akwa Ibom.
Okay, thank you, Prof, for that response.
Now, what he needs to do, let him link himself with the leaders. Link himself. The leaders will tell him what to do. If it's Akwa Ibom, go to the man called Dr. Green. I can bring him to the program. I'm in Akwa Ibom and in Calabar, and we are in all the states in the Biafran land. Anywhere you are, we are there. We have our members there. We have been working for 11 years, so we are everywhere.
Okay. Just before I go, I just want to make my final contributions, explaining exactly what this project is all about. This project is all about we who has been neglected to being able to organize ourselves into solving our problem, which government was not out there to solve for us. So, and if we remain individuals, then this problem will be very difficult to solve as individuals. But if we come together as a people, develop this concept as a tradition among us, then we will be able to address most of the problem of hunger in our communities and most of the problem of food products and food process in our communities, which if we wait for government, they will not. So now this project covered all the south, all the whole eastern region, any corner. And how we tend to carry out this program is we have to start somewhere and expand to the largest scale of this very project. So how we wanted to do is that we want to create a central market for all the food produce. So to make sure that when you farm, you don't lose money. Because the reason why people lose money is either because they cannot preserve the food, or because they don't have a market that stabilizes the price in which they are giving out their product for. And this is what we want to organize. So we don't want anybody to control the market for us to make us to lose money for our product. So we want to have a capable hand that if at the end of the day we maintain our price, if it's not affordable to people in that corner, then we can look for our markets elsewhere where farmers who invested will not lose money. But individual cannot do this. That's why we want to organize to this very front to make sure both from farming and the process and the food processing that we have everything intact, create a central market where you cannot record loss, where we will eliminate the risk of recording lost after farming. And we also put in so many things and research together to make sure that some of the insect and some of the natural disaster is also put in control. We can only achieve this by coming together, not by individual. And that is why we are calling you out. If you are interested in this project, endeavor to call the line displayed on the screen, register your name, let us know your area of interest so that it can help us to group the people. So that is what we are saying, and that is the essence of this very program. Are you interested? Please contact this number. I will be on your way again when Mazepat will bring me back into this very program. My own name is Solomon Peter. See you. Prof, thank you for being in the studio with us.
Right.
And also, Mazepat, thank you for the good job that you are doing for us. I will see you again when you will bring me in. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you very much, Mazi Solomon. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your dedication. Professor, we want to also say thank you for always being around. Today, unfortunately, you didn't come with your students. We hope by next week you'll be able to come along with them.
Yeah, I should. We are talking about machines, and those are my students too, who fabricated a machine, we put it together. And next time we may be talking about something else. The most important thing is to feed and heal the people. It does not matter. This can grow to every part of the world. It's not for only Biafrans. We can feed and heal the whole world. Everything can be produced. Food is for everybody. There's nobody food is not for. If you don't eat food, you can't have energy to think. You can't have energy. You can't even reason. If you don't eat food, kwashiorkor will kill you. We need to produce food for the masses. We need to produce health things. We need to eat healthily. It's what you eat that will eat you. May we understand that? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for those who called in. Thanks for those who dropped their comments. People are still calling in, but I told you we are not supposed to exceed 1 hour, but we gave you that benefit of doubt. By next week, Friday, every Friday we are here. Somebody asks, how often do you do this program? Every Friday we are here talking to our people about the need for us to go into agriculture. So by next week, Friday, we hope to see you again. And we hope that you'll be part of the program, that you also call and drop your comment and contribute. Here in this program, what do? We educate our people. And not just our people, we also educate the world, because we are the salt of the nation. So anybody who wants to take the Biafran idea to the next level, you are free to do so. That is why we are here. That is what makes us Biafrans. And if as a Biafran you fail to take this idea and other people take advantage of it, then it's your fault. It's not our fault. And we are here to make sure that our people wake up to their responsibility, to make sure that we have enough food. Because when you have enough food, cost of living will come down. and our people will be able to have a healthy life. And that is the reason we have brought this program forward. And I want to say thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for following us through. We want to say thank you, Professor Chinedu Agbodike, for always coming around. Until we meet again next week, Friday, my name remains Ikem Patrick DK. And for those of you who said you've been trying to reach me, continue to try, because I attend to a lot of calls, a lot of messages, and it is something that I might not be able to do at a go. So when it gets to your time, I will attend to you. But continue to reach me, continue to call in and make your inquiries, and we'll serve you better. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening, and God bless you all.
Yeah, Agabi. Yo. You can head into the future. That's where I belong. I'm heading out. That's where I belong. Don't let no one pull you down, cause they don't laugh at you. Don't let no one laugh at you. When things get better, they begin a verse for you. Yeah. When you go through hard time, they laugh at you. You gotta learn to leave behind, because they don't belong to you. That's true. That's how it is. You cannot say you my friend when you stab me behind. That's how it is. Agabi. Waiting my eye don't see, Madu no be talk. Waiting I don't see, Madu no be talk. The pump one sense I have for your eye, cause they know you no be talk. Oh. When you go through hard time, that people laugh at you. They think you're funny. They take you funny. That this girl I know, her name is Fumi. But I tell you, you can never fool me. When you bend your back so more people wanna climb me behind. That's the truth. That's what it is. That's how it is.